NTI Day number 25, 4th grade science. Elephants of today and long ago. Many kinds of plants and animals of today have lived for millions of years. However, many of today's living things are really just the latest model of earlier organisms. For example, elephants are the only surviving members of a much larger family. The first species appeared about 50 million years ago. It wasn't much like the elephants of today at all. The animal was about the size of a pig. Its nose was only a little longer than its lower jaw. Over millions of years, the offspring of early elephants became larger. Their legs were stronger and heavier to support their huge bodies, and their necks were shorter. Some early elephants had tusks and trunks, but they were different from the trunks of today's elephants. The trunk was shorter. Some species were shovel-tusked elephants. Two front teeth in their lower jaws were flattened into heavy, shovel-shaped tusks. Many early elephants had body types that were efficient for rooting for food. In forests, later grasslands replaced the forest. Those elephants were not adapted to grassland feeding and became extinct. Later, elephants possessed a body structure more like that of elephants of today. Their long trunks enabled them to reach the ground to graze. Later, species who lost their tusk in their lower jaws. The tusks in their upper jaws were longer and often curved inward or upward. When the Ice Age began, shaggy-coated mastodons and woolly mammoths appeared. They took over in northern regions while the ancestors of modern elephants moved south. Mastodons, mammoths, and humans lived in the same areas for many years. In fact, they became extinct only about 10,000 years ago. Fossils of these animals, together with the remains of human campsites, suggest they have been hunted for extinction. Okay, so we have some questions to answer now over the passage. Which of the following statements is not true? A, elephants of today also lived thousands of years ago. C, mammoths are no longer living on Earth. Number 2, why could some species of elephants not graze on grassland? B, they could not reach the ground with their trunks. Or D, their trunks were too long. Number 3, what does it mean if a kind of animal is extinct? A, its kind is no longer alive, or B, it has no adaptations. Number 4, according to the article, how do scientists infer that humans and mastodons and mammoths lived at the same time? A, humans drew pictures of mastodons and mammoths, or B, fossils of the animals were found together with remains of human campsites. Number 5, why might humans have hunted mastodons and mammoths? For food, to use their hides as clothes, to use their bones as tools, or D, all of the above. Okay, and that is it for 4th grade science.